Hey guys, it's Cody and welcome back to a new Draw for Fun video. Yes, a new one, finally. Now, if you could tell, this is Grookey from the new Pokemon Sword and Shield. Which, speaking of which, when did Pokemon Sword and Shield started? What do you all think? Well, okay, so Pokemon Sword and Shield came out wait, how long was it? Was it maybe 4 months ago? Was it? I don't know. And we haven't really hear anything new about it. It's like we haven't hear any new thing about certain new Nintendo Switch games these days. If you'll kind of notice that, like it's like I was kind of expecting to hear something new. Like what I'm expecting to hear something new is new things a new Pokemon confirmed or talk about gym leaders. Yeah, those sort of stuff. And so far like I said, haven't heard anything new. But anyway, instead of waiting till what is it for a new information, there are just some things I want to talk about. First of all, well, before that, I want to talk, I don't want to talk about things that I have talked about during when I was drawing Sobble from that previous video. So, yeah, the previous one, I talked about something new evolution and what is it? Just hoping Sword and Shield is not gonna be a huge mistake, like what they did for Sun and Moon. Because seriously, for Sun and Moon though, oh man, seriously, what happened to all that hype about the game? You know what I mean? Okay, maybe I'll talk about that sort of things for a separate video, just for maybe I'll try to draw whatever Sun and Moon related Draw for Fun is, and I'll talk about that. I just for now, let's just talk about Sword and Shield. Anyway, so okay, there's also I did mention something about what is it? A new evolution, a hoping of for a new one. I mentioned something about a new. Well, yeah, something they should bring back from either second gen or the fourth gen acting, right? But now, there is something I feel like they should do a certain type of okay, let's be kind of real. I kind of wish, I kind of wish they could make Sword and Shield a first, well, I don't know if you call this a first, but a first main Pokemon series game to be an amiibo compatibility game. Why I want to make it amiibo compatibility? Well, first of all, if you guys remember how some amiibo compatibility in Super Mario Odyssey and Breath of the Wild works, it was something for a certain amiibos you can give them a new clothing outfit. Yeah, I'm hoping they do that for Sword and Shield, for they bring back certain character customization. Yeah, I mean, well, if you think about it, character customization started in X and Y, but I think Sword and Shield should do the first one. And what I'm talking about, what is it? For the amiibos is for the for only the Pokemon related amiibos. Okay, who remembers that one Wii game called Pokemon Battle Revolution? Remember in that game where you can actually customize your characters into clothing to look like Pokemon clothing? Yeah, something a what is it? There was something a Lucario outfit, Grodd and Kyogre outfit. Well, you get what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I'm hoping they will bring that back by scanning amiibos. I'm hoping they would make an amiibo for some of the Pokemon, at least the starters. I mean, if you think about it, wish they could have done that for what is it? Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, where they could have made an amiibo for what is it, Eevee and Pikachu? Because if you think about it, isn't no amiibos for, any of the Pokemon series, like the actual series itself. Like, like the Mario series and, the Zelda series and the Metroid. Well, you get what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I, and most of the Pokemon ones are Smash Brothers. Yeah, you understand what I'm trying to say? Like, I remember watching about watching a YouTube video of like a Let's Play of Yoshi's Woolly World, and I noticed, I did hear something like there isn't no, Pokemon. Really? Okay, actually, I don't think that has anything to do with this, but the Woolly Yoshi's appearance for the Pokemon ones, like, there isn't none. Well, actually, I don't think that has anything to do with it, because most of the Woolly Yoshi's amiibo appearance, I mean, most of them are the Smash Brothers ones. Yeah, I don't think that has anything to do with it. Anyway, yeah, so I'm just hoping they would do that. Like, they make like a, kind of like a Grookey amiibo, or well, maybe all the starters amiibo, except, or I don't know, because if I were to think about like a, what is it, a Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee amiibo, I would kind of like think something like it's a special bundle where, like, if you get Let's Go Pikachu, you get, like, the Pikachu amiibo. Which, if it's, like, what is it? Like, if it's a Pikachu amiibo, like, something right here is gonna be, like, yellow color, while, like, Eevee would be the brown one, where if you get the Let's Go Eevee, yeah, I wish they could have done that. And, I mean, I know Pokken Tournament is an amiibo compatibility, but wait, how does Pokken Tournament's amiibo thing works anyway? But the only amiibo they did was, a card for Shadow Mewtwo, or is it, yeah, I think it's called Shadow Mewtwo. Oh well. Then there was a huge Pikachu, the Detective Pikachu amiibo, if you think about it. Yeah. Well, that, on the other hand, that was more like scanning, like, what is it? Cutscenes. Well, more like Pikachu's, like, cutscene videos, maybe? I'm just, like, imagine something like Sword and Shield, having a, amiibo compatibility, and suddenly, you can actually access, the Detective Pikachu. Imagine it gives you like a detective outfit. Like, that would be kind of interesting, though. But I don't know. I'm hoping they would do something about that. But I'm hoping they would do something like that, like a like, once the game comes out, there's going to be the whole like a series of the Pokemon Sword and Shield amiibo. Like, I remember they did that during the new Metroid game. Remember, like, well, actually, oh man, I know Metroid Prime 4 is on a delay, I know, and I think the only new Metroid game they confirmed was, what is it, Samus Return? Isn't that for the 3DS? I think so. But still, like, suddenly they made, like, a series for it where it was, like, Samus and, wait, was there only two? Where it was, like, Samus and a Metroid, which, to be honest, I did not know that thing was called Metroid. Yeah, I did not know about it. By the way, just to change the subject, if you want to know what this Grookey's picture is supposed to be like, it's supposed to be Grookey wearing Donkey Kong's necktie. Yeah, like, I remember I was on, like, some social media and I see, like, people making, like, saying that Grookey is actually perfect as Donkey Kong's Pokemon. Yeah, that would be kind of funny right there, though. Like, imagine, like, suddenly it has, like, Diddy Kong's like hat. Although I gotta say, speaking of which, Donkey Kong is a hard character to actually like play in the Smash Brothers. Heh. Yeah. Yeah, sorry for those who's a huge fan of the Donkey Kong series. But anyway, yeah, that's one of the hopes I am actually expecting to hear from Sword and Shield as a new character customization sort of like thing. Like I said, like there isn't no Pokemon series for the amiibos. So I'm just hoping, because, you know, Sword and Shield is, well, I don't think you could call it the new Pokemon series that is going to be a Switch game, but, you know, I guess, like, a new Pokemon, like, the main story game, if you know what I'm trying to say. Well, I know Let's Go Pikachu on the other hand, but Let's Go Pikachu, well, the Let's Go series was mainly just based on kind of like the mixture of the main story of the Pokemon Red and Blue, along with the Pokemon Go, which, I haven't really finished at all. I'm, like, stuck with, like, other Nintendo Switch games. Yeah, I'm like really bad at like trying to like concentrate which game I should try to play. Yeah. Although now, well, actually, I don't know if I could talk about this for a new video, but it has nothing to do with, well, Sword and Shield. I nearly said Sun and Moon again. Well, it's like some other Switch games confirmed in rumors. I know, like, one was like, well, the new Switch, I remember like something like Luigi's Mansion 3 confirmed, and we haven't heard anything about it. I don't know how many months that's been confirmed. I don't think not too long ago, right? And then The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening is confirmed, I know, which I am planning to get that game, even though, like, some people may not like it because of the certain, like, looks. Then I did heard rumors about a remaster for the first Devil May Cry game for the Switch. I don't know. I don't know if that's true. Like I said, I heard it was just a rumor, right? And then there was a whole Persona 5, which, that's not gonna be like, what is it, the original RPG style game, because it's gonna be almost like the Dynasty Warriors and Hyrule Warriors, Fire Emblem Warriors. I nearly said Heroes. That's a mobile app, right? I mean, it's not like I don't like those games, it's just, they look hard to play. Anyway, sorry about all that changing the subject, but, yeah, anyway, I think that's all I can talk about the amiibo, but I just got done inking, so I'll be right back while the ink is drying up so I can start coloring. So, I'll be right back. Okay, sorry for the wait. I have to, you know, like, not only I have to, like, wait till the ink dry, I have to, you know, also, like, erase all those supporting pencil lines, and I have to also, like, what is it? Yeah, charge my GoPro. Yeah, I don't think it's not that I have a bad battery, but it's more like, I guess my, well, I just heard from my sister that a GoPro just dies pretty quickly. Yeah. Oh boy, and I had to also format my SD card as well. Well, actually, no, I had to format that before I even made this video. Yeah, everything's all fine from when I was, like, inking Grookey. Anyway, okay, so I know I accidentally changed the subject about, like, Pokemon stuff. I nearly said Sun and Moon again. Sword and Shield. Like, well, I was talking about, like, other, like, Nintendo games for the Switch, I remember. But what I'm trying to, like, expect to hear is, like, it's been, like, several months that, like, you know, we haven't heard anything. Like, remember back in Sun and Moon, every month they will release a leak? You know, like, I've been expecting that to happen, but no, we haven't got anything like that yet. Oh boy, like, when is the new, like, Nintendo Direct coming? Oh, by the way, I don't think I have some of the right colors for Grookey, but I notice this one part that's like the outer eye kind of looks like a masquerade mask at some point. I know it's supposed to be yellowish green, but this one's yellow green right here, but at some point I see people coloring it as normal yellow, so that's what I'm gonna do. I just don't feel like delaying drawing this guy. But anyway, but yeah, we haven't heard anything yet. Like, 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 I know, like, maybe, like, evolutions, they're just, like, for the starters, it's, like, just, we gotta wait for that, and a lot of people are making, like, a lot of, like, fan arts of what, like, the starters evolution will look like. Yeah, and, well, at least, like, show, like, a new Pokemon, too, for, like, like, maybe, like, one of those, like, Route 1 Pokemons, at least. Like, something like the way how they released a leak for, what is it, Pikipek and Yungoos, you know what I mean? And also, something we do need to keep in mind is, like, the legendaries, too. It's like, really, what is a legendary supposed to be? Like, remember when I mentioned about the previous video, which, that's one thing I remember right there, is something like, imagine something like the legendaries for Sword and Shield is like the sword one is supposed to be the attacking Pokemon, while the shield one is supposed to be more like the kind of the defense, kind of like those kind known as tanky Pokemons. Well, I don't know. I heard a lot of people say that Pokemons that's more of like a defending ones are like called tanky. Yeah, I don't know why they say that, but I don't know. I'm hoping something like Sword and Shield will be really good to play. It's like, I'm gonna admit, I actually liked X and Y, be honest. Well, I'm not really interested in the X and Y anime series, but I think X and Y was really a good game. And the way how they, like, introduce certain things, like the whole Mega Evolution. So I'm hoping, what is it, Sword and Shield will be almost like X and Y, where they, like, release something unique. I mean, Sun and Moon was good, but there may be things I'm not a huge fan from Sun and Moon. If you all know what I'm trying to say. Well, so I should also mention Ultra Sun and Moon, even though some, well, like I said, I'll talk about Sun and Moon in a different video, yeah. Anyway, although, can we have a moment to talk about something? Why are people making fun of the female character? Like, like the girl character for, Sword and Shield as a Scottish... Sorry about that, there was a eraser piece. Anyway, why are people making fun of the Scottish... Well, oh, wait. Why are they making fun of the female character of Sword and Shield? It's like, I didn't really get the joke. It's like they say something like she's a Scottish trainer. How so? Like, I don't understand that, because it's like, what, is it her outfit? I don't know. It's like kind of weird, and it's like I see so much of these scenes where she's kind of an aggressive looking character. So they will make fun of her character, but they won't make fun of the male character. Yeah, can we have a moment to talk about that, please? Yeah, it's like, I mean, like the male character is kind of normal looking, while like, I mean, well, they're both normal looking, just, like a really unique looking outfit. Something we haven't seen. Well, actually, I don't know you really call that a unique outfit. It's just, what is it? They're just wearing, well, actually, well, I don't know. It's not like she's wearing, like, one of those Scottish people, like, skirts. Like, seriously, like, I don't understand that. Though I remember, like, a lot of people were, like, also making some, like, interesting fan arts are something like like something almost like the Pokemon Sun and Moon, something like the Alola form, where they call it Galar form. Yeah, I see a lot of people making that, like, sort of like, fan arts. Well, that sounds cool, but I don't think they will bring back any Sun and Moon related things. Yeah, I don't see something like they were gonna bring back any Sun and Moon, like something like Z Crystal. I could see something like Z Crystal is gonna like be like, well, more like either mentioned or either what is that, shown. And how should I or you get to have the Z, you get to have a Z. No, maybe I could just see something like it's gonna mention in the post game, maybe like some, or like during like a game, or during some parts where it's like you go to like a museum and you see like a Z ring, or like the Z crystal, something, you know, something like in which like they would have like some references in some Pokemon games. Like I don't remember which game. I think it was in Oris, where it was like showing stuff like the whole like in the, what is it, the museum, it was like actually showing the distortion world. Or wait, was that in X and Y? I don't know, I don't remember that. But well, it's like, I mean, it's been a while since I've ever played Oris and X and Y. Reason why I don't want to like delete my Omega Ruby or Alpha Sapphire copy. Reason, I don't want to get rid of my shiny Xerneas and Evolto that I got it for free from that whole via internet thing. That I got it for free. Yep. I don't feel like deleting the file and getting rid of them, because they're level 100 and they will allow me to get the this crap. What is it? The Unova legendaries and the post game. Yep. Anyway, now I'm talking about Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, but back with Sword and Shield. But I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what I would go for that game. Sword or Shield. Like I think from my previous video, I did mention something like it just maybe depends on what the legendaries look like. Yeah, I know, it's like, I do kind of like rather pick a game with a pretty cool looking legendary. But I guess at some point it doesn't really matter. Like, I don't want to get both of the game itself. I'm probably just gonna... man, it's actually really tough thinking about it. And then, you know, there's always that weird feeling of what kind of, like, starter you want to go for. Well, like, you know, like what kind of a starter you want to go for in that game. Like I said, I'm not gonna choose Score Bunny. Well, I'm just not... Oops. Oh well. I don't hate it. It's just... I don't know, I'm kind of like tired of like some of the fire type starters looking like that way. Like, can we have a moment to talk about like how most of the fire starter Pokemons are all like well, besides their first evolution, but their last evolution, they're standing in 2 legs. When there are some that are like standing in 4 legs. A lot of people are tired of seeing that. But now they decide to go back having like a kind that starts looking like that one. I mean, it literally kind of looks like... I mean, Score Bunny just literally looks like Bugs Bunny. Yeah, literally looks like Bugs Bunny. I'm not joking with you guys. Well, I bet a lot of people already made that sort of joke anyway. Anyway, yeah. I mean, I don't think they will make it into a firefighting, because people are already growing tired of firefighting type Pokemons. Like I said, Fire Electric is actually a possibility. Yeah, because of how it runs really fast. And I could see something like Grookey being a Grass Psychic? Maybe? I don't think a Grass Fairy. What do you guys think? I mean, it may sound new, but, Not sure. And then I could literally see Sable being a fire. Why did I say fire? Water psychic. Not a water fairy, I don't think so, but. Or a water dragon? Maybe? Huh. Who knows? Anyway, finally done coloring Grookey. I know this is almost like a crossover because Grookey kind of like has a Donkey Kong necktie cosplay, but I don't know. I did thought about a picture of Grookey with a Pokeball right here because you notice like a huge room right here. I originally thought about a Pokeball right here and he gets like this stick to like kind of like hit the Pokeball, like you know, like that one part in the trailer how Grookey was hitting a rock with the stick. I thought of it, but I don't know. I kind of my mind just ran out of that idea, so that's why I decided to go for like a Donkey Kong related sort of like drawing. But anyway. Thank you all so much for watching this. Now, I did mention from my previous video about I thought about like a new update that I should do a time-lapse, but I was actually still having a hard time doing a time-lapse, and I don't think this video would take that long, would it? I don't know, but I don't know. I may end up having to like do more research on what to do with a time-lapse. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe for more for another Draw for Fun video. See ya!